Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about Aftermath, which is the new game, or a new game which is being released. I'm going to be playing the footage in the background so you can have a look at what the game looks like. Now, if you haven't realised, it looks a lot like the WarZ, or Infestation Survivor Stories, if that's what you know it by. And there's a pretty good reason for that. It basically is. As you know, the WarZ, which I'm going to call it because, yeah, I don't, well, I've known it more for that than Infestation. And plus, Infestation Survivor Stories is a totally pointless and irrelevant title of a game, so, yeah, I don't want to vindicate it any further. And, basically, they have started up a new company under a different name, which I was looking at when I started up the game, and I can't remember exactly what it is now. It's annoying, but it doesn't matter. The point is, they've started up a new company, Hammer Point have, like they did when they first released the WarZ, to release this one, which is Aftermath. Now, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed WarZ. It was the first zombie survival game that I played, before I went on to play the DayZ mod, which I think is the best one that I have played thus far. In comparison to anything, whether that's the DayZ standalone or H1Z1. And I have played Aftermath now, and it dawns on me that Aftermath is looking like what the WarZ should have been when it came out. You know, there's a lot of fixes been done, there's an extensive crafting system, there's a lot of loot, but I did go on a fairly low population server, so that obviously helps. You know, they do have some things to fix, like the animations of the zombies and some of the gameplay aspects. But generally, you know, the WarZ never played badly. You know, Aftermath doesn't look the best, but it is alpha, so if it is truly alpha, not that I trust the developers one bit, then it is going to look a bit crappy. The zombies look exactly the same from the WarZ, which is hilarious. I didn't find any vehicles either, so I haven't really done that much research into it. I've been told about it, and I've played it a bit, obviously. I've recorded a gameplay demo, or gameplay video, which I will be uploading separately if you want to watch it all the way through. There's no commentary or anything like that, it's just literally me doing some survivory type stuff, and trying to craft some items towards the end. But no, it was more than an enjoyable experience, and I will probably play this game again, and I will probably get it when it comes out, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a couple of people that I really enjoyed playing WarZ with, and they, I presume, will also want to play this as well. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. It should be a good game. I do question the integrity of the developers once again. You know, is it just to bring out because they see H1Z1 has been released, or being released, and you know, is there now another market for zombie survival games? It's a good point, and I'm not overly sure, to be honest with you. I presume it's because of that. I don't want to be overly cynical, though, and say otherwise. But while I think the game is, well, it is basically just the WarZ in a new skin, sort of. A lot of stuff is the same. It's probably an improved game engine, which they need to have from the start anyway, when they realised that that they couldn't do what they wanted to do with the WarZ. But they didn't do anything about that then, and obviously, well, not obviously, but it looks like it was to enable them to then release a new game at such a time when it might be more profitable for them to release another game rather than just relying on gold sales. But yeah, like I say, it's not a bad game. You know, you can go and check it out. The website's on the screen the whole of this video, and they're giving out, they had 2,000 alpha keys or pre-alpha keys for you to go and test, and they have put explicit warnings in that it is pre-alpha and that, you know, there's going to be bugs and crashes and all that sort of stuff, which, yeah, is fair enough and what I would expect from a company that was legitimately trying to run a pre-alpha on a game. I haven't had too many problems with it. It takes a while to load up, and you think the game's crashed for a bit, and then it actually hasn't. I can't do anything else other than put that down to it being pre-alpha, and therefore there's lots of problems with it. I don't know. The game runs pretty well, as you can see. I've hardly dropped below 60 FPS at all in the in this version. You can't go. You can only have medium settings. You're very limited to what you can change about it, but it all works and plays exactly the same as the WarZ. I'm just interested to see how they will deal with it going forward, and yeah, watch this space basically. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. So there you have it. Is Aftermath what the WarZ should have been? I personally think so. The problem is they've alienated so many people from it now that it's going to come out that it is the WarZ with a new engine and a new skin. Unfortunately, and they can't get away from that, and I don't think they should do either. That's my 2 cents on it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon.